But even more than an inspiration, they very much involved in our own struggle here. Some of our best military cadres actually were trained by the Cubans. Very, in that sense, very directly involved in Cuba. And they worked very well with our military cadres in Angola, with MK. And so I'm saying very, very supportive in that sense. So it's a great loss for all of us.
And the governing ANC says it's forever indebted to the contribution of Fidel Castro. Not only did their doctors come to South Africa, many students are studying there.
As South Africans were benefiting from the solidarity and the relationship we have with Cuba, medical doctors in our society, they are not just a feature of South Africa, they are a feature of the continent in many developing countries. And the number of students that are there developed to be doctors, to take up posts in the rural areas that many of us think that it is despising to be deployed at.
The SACP too forged strong bonds with the communist country.
It is a sad loss for all of us in the world. His contribution even to our own liberation struggle in Africa, particularly for South Africans, Angolans, Namibians, he contributed immensely, leading directly special detachments to make sure that we fought against apartheid and we freed our people. He provided us medical services. He had his doctors and volunteers staying with us in the camps, fighting alongside us, sharing the same rations of food with us. So he was just a selfless individual.
The EFF says it's inspired by Castro.
And Fidel Castro was an internationalist socialist, a friend of the world, an anti-capitalist and anti-imperialist activities. It is that ideological spear that we should pick up from him. We are inspired by the July 26 movement, and to the people of the world, we can only say a luta continua. At last, Victoria Stampier.
Tributes will continue to pour in as Fidel Castro's influence is felt the world over. Mzwane Lembeje, SABC News, Johannesburg.